right now, but there's a request from my boss directly. Before we get you out of there,
Yeah, I've got a theory that most
we
of this
want
is
you
all
to
set up,
retrieve
but
as much
we'll see.
Rapidium as possible.
Huh. Figures. They don't want to lose their chance. Probably worthless to your higher-ups without Rapidium anyway.
It's sure gonna give your rescue mission wings if that's your kind of incentive.
Of course.
Fuck. Like,
My boss will
this
want to
is
speak to you
literally all
shortly.
just for Rapidium, isn't it?
And you'll see how important it is. He's not some kind of empty three-piece suit if that's what you're afraid of. I probably shouldn't be telling you this, but it was his idea to, you know, let you in on the branching procedure. By the way, is your altar doing any better?
Getting on okay, I guess.
Getting along pretty well now. Thanks.
That's very good to hear.
Is this about you wanting to talk to him again?
No. No, none of that. My boss put it out of my mind. That's not to mess things up even more.
So...
Yeah, so they admit they fucked up.
What? No, we just...
Well, the alters, clones of you.
You know what? I'm not commenting on that. Talk to my boss about
Well,
it.
clones of our character. With a slightly different life that they've been brought up with in their brain. So they haven't physically experienced it because they've only just been born. But their brain, in their head, they have experienced a different life to you.
What's gonna happen to my altars back on Earth?
I don't know. I'm sure my boss will think of something. He always knows what to do.
I don't like
You either really
the
trust
idea
him
of
or
this.
You're very good at not saying anything.
Maybe both. I'm not a natural talker.
Why are you in this
Have you
job
tried
then?
working on it? You know, with a professional?
Not really. But my sister wanted to be a therapist and she practiced on me when I was 5.
You got Siege already?
Oh,
No? I'm
and how did that go?
just playing
She
games.
turned to breeding hamsters.
What do you mean quit Siege? Why does everyone think I quit? I didn't start Siege. Never mind quit it. I'm not gonna play
Hope you're
that
not
every
laughing.
day.
Your family seems interesting. Got any more stories about them?
It's a big family. Brothers, sisters, cousins, uncles. Yours?
I was the only child.
Wow. Can't imagine how that feels. Anyway, no time to talk about families now, right?
Next Jinx? Yeah, what happened to that guy? He just like
Tell me
disappeared
more
off the
about this
internet, didn't he?
boss of yours. Mention him a lot.
He's the head of mining operations. Great mine, very open. You'll see. Doesn't normally do this, you know. Talk to people on space missions in person.
Oh, I feel so blessed.
You should. He saved your life, in a way.
Let's go with it.
Okay. I better get back to work then.
Yes. Just remember about the Rapidium, Mr. Dulski. And wait for contact from my boss.
All I care about is Rapidium. Currently have my Siege addiction right now. I don't get addicted to shooters anymore. They're all the same, really. Wait, so we can make more people now. I think. Wait a minute. So I can make more, I can make people off the people that were already made? Huh. That's interesting. We can make a scientist. I think that would be a good idea. Hey, the Unnaturals, thank you so much for the follow, man. But we're making a scientist now. Hopefully this guy isn't a dick. Watch him be an absolute asshole now to everyone. Okay, so we can make a scientist, so that's good. We do more? Do we have the points to even do more? Oh, I am a technician, so I don't think that matters. Or we might not be a technician. Oh no, we can't do any of that stuff. Get in place. This is the altars. Refiner. I don't think we could do anything yet because this one's still being made. Let's go down to the womb. Oh, so it literally takes time. That's cool. No, you don't play as them, but you manage them around. Right, so we don't have that much time. Find a good vantage point to look around. That's probably out in the thing. So we're done for the day, I think. Can't speak to you. Do we have enough food? Wait. Is he ready? No, he'll be ready in the morning. So you're like the government? No, we're trying to survive. In space. Wait there. So... just get rid of these. Game needs to sort out the stuttering. Yeah, the stuttering's a little bit rough. I've been okay. It's not been that big of a deal for me, but yeah, it is a little rough. It isn't, like, perfectly smooth. I haven't updated my drivers, so I don't know if that makes any difference. Reduce your radiation levels. You can turn on the radiation barrier. It can be turned on in the machinery. The barrier can be reduced in the workshop. Oh, so that's how I get rid of my radiation level. Okay. He wants to go speak to us. Where is he? Hey, bro. What is the matter with the sun is? So you don't die? Yeah. The sun is going to kill us. Game worth it? We're not that far in. We're only like 2 hours in. It's hard to tell, man. Hard for me to tell you whether you spend money or... If you have Game Pass, yes, it is worth it every single time. But, yeah.
You look hurt. What happened? Are you blind? I got too much radiation exposure. I feel...
With sunscreen? Okay. I don't know how you're gonna do that when it literally, like... Yeah. Let's create some new sunscreen that stops, like, actual proper radiation. I don't think that's how that works. I know you're only joking. So we have to improve our protection. Maybe you'll turn into a superhero. You're tougher than the others. A little radiation won't kill you.
We have to come up with a better radiation protection.
Game's that. This is the altars.
Yeah. Make it our top priority, alright? For now, just remember to keep the radiation barrier on, okay? Radiation filters will speed up my recovery.
Cool. We just turned that on, so that's all good. So we have the radiation barriers going. Let's go see the scientist really quick. He's done. Game name? It's called The Altars. Hey there. Please don't be an asshole.
How are you feeling?
Please don't be a dick.
Well, I'll be damned.
It's gonna be helpful to have around to make decisions like, do we do another clone? Stuff like that, probably.
Okay. Surprisingly, okay. Especially considering what I'm seeing. Very clearly. Good. Do you, remember your name? Of course. But
Yeah, he already kind of understands everything. This is a lot better.
I think you know perfectly well who I am.
I think the dude's so smart that he
So
does
let's
know
not waste time.
that he's an alter. They all know at the moment.
How much did you find? What? How much rupidium is there?
How does he know? What the
Did
fuck?
we get a breakthrough?
What does he know? A lot.
Yeah, you bet. There's a lot of it. Good. That's good. Wait, how do you know? Well, isn't it obvious? I wake up seeing someone who looks and sounds like me, which has to mean we share the same DNA. Then there's the glasses. What about them? They're fake. Probably just manufactured to make me feel more like myself, but completely unnecessary otherwise.
So he's not just a scientist, he's like
Here I am,
super
with
fucking
perfectly
smart.
good eyesight in the womb module, which can only lead to one conclusion: that my body was created to replicate someone who doesn't wear glasses. You. And to do that, of course, you would need to have found rupidium. Besides, I can see no other explanation for a sheep inside a space base. Correct me if I'm wrong.
You're literally
Wow.
completely right.
You're right. That's impressive. I did create you out of my DNA. We're not identical, of course. I can see you're not as quick to process information. And
No.
that's the interesting part.
You're like mega smart, what the hell, man?
Yeah. Our bodies are the same, but our minds are not. I needed a scientist on board. But there's always a scientist on board. So, what went wrong?
They're all dead.
The old
Everyone
crew
died.
is-
It was only me.
They're all dead. That's why I needed to alter myself into different versions. With the use of the quantum
How did they die?
computer on board,
The oxygen in their
something
like
called
pod things
mind records.
was fucked.
I see.
Suffocation, essentially,
Mind
in their own
based
pods.
on an infinite amount of variables to contain the desired consciousness in a biological vessel. That actually
Our one was the only one that was
sounds
okay.
plausible. So, what do you need from me now?
Get some rest. I actually don't need him
Why don't
straight
you
away. I don't
rest
think.
a little? Get accustomed to the new reality? Which part of what I just said makes you think I'm not ready to start immediately?
I'm just trying to be nice, man.
Well, in that case, your situation must be critical considering the lengths you went to. Something tells me there's no time to lose.
Okay, well, this guy wants to work
Right.
hard. That's a good thing.
Why don't you start with going through the mission logs? I need to get the full picture first. My thoughts exactly.
Okay, he's a bit much.
Good.
He's a bit
Well,
much,
this might
chat. I don't... The scientist is a bit much. Him and the other technician are not going to get on very well at all. Okay, so we can go out. Let's go and do a little bit of mining, and then we can walk through here and get some more rupidium. I want to make sure that we're, like, making enough progress moving around the area. We've done quite a lot of mining, actually, already. Oh, this game looks sick. It's fucking good. Like, it's actually really good. It's an interesting view. It's a beautiful planet. Okay, so there should be some rupidium somewhere. That's empty. Okay, is this? This is the altars. I'm wondering, can I mine this for... This looks like I would be able to mine it for rupidium. I think I can. Yeah, holy crap. Okay, this is actually massive for us. Let's grab out the miner thing. Oh, I need to scan it first. What genre? Like science fiction, I would say. This is. Okay, I can call all these back. Wait. No, didn't need that. All that. Put one here. 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 I think it's this bit over here. Survival game or story? Both. It's both. Sorry, chat, I'm just trying to work out how to do this properly, because it's a little bit, like, unintuitive, to be honest, the whole scanning thing a little bit. I think it's gonna be here. Not quite sure why it's not letting me mine this. Maybe by here? Yeah, this base building, yeah. I'll show you the base in a minute when we go back to it. Once we've done what we need to do here in the day, we'll be going back to the base. I assume that I can't mine this then. Like, normally it should go red. When you're, like, done. Unless it's actually just up here. What are you doing? I'm trying to find out where the Rapidium is so I can start mining it. Like, it should go red. So if I can mine it, then that's a big deal. Like, that'll help us. That looks like we can mine it, maybe. This game worth it? I need to put more time into it, man, to recommend it or not. I'd love to recommend it to you now, but I feel like I'd be doing it a disservice just saying, yeah. I didn't mean to do that, whoops. I'm like surveying the floor right now. Maybe I can't mine it yet because it says deep deposit, which maybe I don't have. Maybe I don't have the necessary equipment to do that. And I'm not realizing it yet. How much was the game? It's on Game Pass, so I actually don't know. I can't... Oh, there you go. Now we can mine this. So I can't tell you whether this game is worth it or not yet, because I've only put in a few hours. I need more time. I would feel like I'm doing you a disservice by telling you, yeah, go buy the game, or whatever, you know? Like, I would feel like that's kind of bullshitty to do that. I think it's definitely a very good game. I need to put a little bit more time in. To really, like, give you a good explanation of whether it's worth it or not. I do it from here. You enjoying it so far? Yeah, I'm enjoying it a lot. I am enjoying it. The game's very good. Can I not make this yet? Ooh, frame rate died then. Oh, I think I may have run out of resource to do it. We need to make more of the pylons. Oh, I'm stuck. Okay, well, at least this is here. For later. I wouldn't say it's like... if anything, I would kind of say this game is like its own game. I can't think of many games to compare it to, if I'm being honest. Genuinely. And that's not me trying to be... I'm not trying to be lazy and say, like, oh, I can't think... I can't think of much to compare it to. It feels very much like its own experience. Okay, so the technician's recovered from his laser boon. This might be the point of interest it wants to go and look from.
Okay.
Like, this feels like it's its own thing.
Good.
I like the social aspect. It takes a lot of different things and smashes them together.
We are surrounded.
Yeah, Game Pass has been amazing this year. Is No Man's Sky? No. It has almost like a Sims kind of thing in it. Like a social aspect. It has like a cool, almost Fallout Shelter base building system. It has like kind of your normal crafting stuff. It has like cool exploration, like great world design, like good dialogue so far. Voice acting is brilliant. It's the same dude voice acting everything. Like, game's very good. It's called The Altars. It's on Game Pass right now. So at the moment, we're kind of doing some recon and just kind of like working out what we're doing. We're essentially stuck on this planet, and there was only us on the planet. We now have other people. Okay, so we can break through this because we still have a... This is a shortcut, essentially. Cool, so now we can get back to the base a lot faster, and I don't have to go through the radiation area.
These loose rocks look like they might be passable.
What time is it? 4. You're also on a time limit, by the way, chat.
Drill through them.
Just to let you know. Oh, we've already done that. That's fine. How big's the map? It's done in a very different way. So it's done in sections. You're in this section right now, and in a certain amount of days, I need to get the fuck out of this section and go to a different section, or else we'll all die. So you have this, like... I need to be doing X, Y, Z. I need to be getting this. I need to be going and grabbing that. I need to make sure that my time is, like, valuable, you know? So this is the second area. We're only in Act 1, by the way. It's 6:44. We need to go back to the base, do some social stuff, and then go to sleep. Metal's outpost? Yes. I don't know what I just asked him to resolve, but he's going to resolve things for us. Is there a punishment for dying? Don't know. We haven't died yet. Do you have a moving base then, or is the base in a safe area? So the base moves from map to map. I can't just make it move. The whole point is you're in this big wheel. This is the base, by the way, which you can customize and change. And the whole point is it's traveling across the planet to an area that we're trying to get off. So we're making it... So something has happened to the base right now. It can't move. And now we're doing what we can to get it going again. So that's kind of like the loop at the moment so far. But we're literally in Act 1. Game's not great. It has some very noticeable flaws. The time cap, the interaction with the altars. Okay. Do you want to expand on that? On the criticism? I'm just curious. Like, what noticeable flaws? The time cap, well, that's a mechanic, so... That's kind of opinion. What game is this? This is the altars. Let's go talk to the technician really quickly. We have a little bit of time. He's downstairs.
Can't get rid of you.
Oh, he's pissed.
Okay. I went
I'll
beyond
play
the
it Game
rocks.
Pass. Or
Doesn't look
Steam.
good.
Or PS5 or
Have a
wherever,
river
man.
as fast as hell. I'll be straight with you. There's no way around it. Holy shit.
I'm gonna have to build a bridge or something.
What now?
We need to find a way
I
across.
guess we need to get across.
This is why I had the scientist to see if he could help
Ideas
us.
Up your smart-ass sleeve? So now I'm smart, huh? Well, actually, I do have an idea. We could build a research lab and see if we can come up with anything useful there.
That's why I built the scientist, chat.
Let's give it a go.
Let's make a research lab. That was the whole point of us making a scientist. That worked out well. Let's go make that. Whoa, what the hell? Wrong way. We need to go to the command center. Okay, let's do that then. We need a research center. We'll put it at the top. For now. Oh, actually, no we won't. We'll use up our space. Let's put it at the end of the kitchen. How do I... Let's put him... Oh, he's already... Oh, no, we don't want him on the metals outpost. Wait, oh, so you can assign them... He's literally out in the world right now on the outpost for the metals. That's really cool. I didn't realize that's what he meant by that. No, I want you in the research lab. You're the smart one. I'll keep going out and doing the metals thing. That's cool. I didn't know that's how that would work. Yeah, no worries, Stan. If you need to leave, leave. I completely understand people not wanting to get spoiled by stuff. Makes complete sense, man. We need to talk to him. How are you settling in?
So, how are you?
I bet he was bored.
Settling in all right? Settling in is overrated.
That's
I
a dick.
analyze reality.
This game is called The Altars. This game's so cool. I was up till 2 AM playing this. We're going to be doing a long stream today, chat.
I'd love to hear what you managed to...
It's called The Altars, chat.
This place is not run optimally.
What do you mean? You can run it. Let him run it. Yeah, it's a single-player story survival game. How would you run it?
Yeah, I know. I wasn't trained to command a mission. But now that you're here, with your experience, I'd love to pick your brain. Do you think you could mentor me? Good thinking. First of all, you need to set long-term goals and draw up a roadmap for each of them. Remember to include all unpredictable variables in the equation. That way you can have contingency plans at the ready for each instance.
This guy's
All
so
right,
smart, by the way.
Slow down. Prioritize resources. Do not waste time on idle conversations with the crew. Hide the booze. Don't be cheap on coffee. That's slow enough for you?
Team building is important. No booze, no way. Ideal conversations like this one. Team building is important.
You've just crossed out every team building exercise on my list. The people are there for the mission, not the other way around.
Yes, but if they're not
Truth is,
fucking happy, there is no mission.
I really wish we could make use of the tech I worked on for all these imaginary years. It would make things so much easier if it existed.
Let's focus on work here and now. What was your research about?
So what exactly was
I want to know
your
what he
research
was
about?
researching.
Nanotech in space exploration. We went from a humble startup to making headlines in a few months. Taking our solutions to the front line was my dream come true. The data we could bring back.
You have big plans for it?
You had big plans for it. Well, now it's all gone.
I'm gonna kind of be like proper straight and narrow with this guy because he seems like he really likes it. I'm just gonna tell him to just carry on.
Turning it over in your head won't get you anywhere. You should focus on the work you need to do here and now. I never thought I'd say it, but
Yeah.
yes, you're right.
He's like
get
super
rid of the
analytical,
material
like he just wants to
later.
do the thing. So I'm gonna just treat him kind of like a dick. We can make cheaper batteries. Economy. This game's actually really fucking deep. Crossing the river. That's gonna take 10 hours until we come up with some sort of idea for it. A recycler? It makes organics daily. More people in the base, the more organics that are produced. Base maintenance, workplace. Damn, chat, this game's fucking sick. What's the aim of the game? It's a survival game. So essentially, the aim is for us, story-wise, to get the fuck off this planet. Basically. I don't want to go into it too much, because I feel like this game's going to be quite spoilery. But, essentially, yes, we are lone survivor, get the fuck off the planet. And figure out what the hell's going on, and why we're on it. Is it on Steam? How much is it? I don't know how much it is on Steam, because I have it on Game Pass. But yeah, it is on Steam. The Altars? Yes, Tony, The Altars. The game's very good so far. I'm enjoying it a lot.